Number 15. Skinwalker in the trees. While in the forest, a friend group heard a noise above them. When they looked up, they saw this. TikToker Cryptid University shares this video, which only gets creepier as the camera rolls, and those in the comments are totally freaked out. When the guy lands on the ground, he looks possessed.
Este no es Munra. Este no es Misael. Lisa.
This has many thinking that whatever is in that tree with him either bit him or attached. Is this a newly minted skinwalker? It looks that way to me. And if I were these people, I'd stop filming and start running. Number 14. Sasquatch at the scene. A trail cam was mounted near a crime scene in the woods to capture further evidence, but what it found is even more alarming. TikToker Maximum Fear YT shares this footage of what some are claiming is a Sasquatch that's tearing the woods apart. Others think it's a black bear. I don't know. That doesn't look like a bear to me. What do you think? I think that's a phase. I'm on Team Sasquatch. Number 13. Smashed. Is this paranormal activity or a freak incident? Re-uploaded on YouTube channel Kisah Kehidupan. This video is trending in the Indonesian-speaking YouTube community. The video's original source is from YouTuber Dara Pay. The clip shows a man working in a convenience store when the glass door flings itself open. It smashes the glass pane to pieces, while the associated image shows a pocong standing in the cashier's midst. The original video simply shows this bizarre incident and the bewilderment of its witness. And it leaves viewers wondering, did a spirit do this? A pocong, for instance? Or was this an accident waiting to happen? I'm not entirely sure, but I do appreciate the reimagination with the pocong as its cause. Number 12. Sounds from the sky. Mysterious sounds are echoing from the sky all over the world, and TikToker This Is What Happens Next shares a few of them in 3 separate videos. The first is from Banff in Canada. The noise is completely disharmonious, and its chords are unsettling. The next video was captured in Colorado Springs, and the sound is eerily similar.
What the is that? Okay, really, what the
This one almost sounds like a dinosaur to me.
Please tell me you guys hear this. Wait for it.
The last instance occurred in Montreal. It's like a load of furniture is being moved across the floor in the sky. Theories in the comments abound. I find it interesting that the first two locations are right alongside the Rocky Mountains. Maybe the mountains are making the acoustics more dramatic. I'm not sure what the source is, but both underground tunnel building and the high-frequency active auroral research program seem plausible to me. Number 11. Sinister figure. Something sinister is haunting TikToker Dustin Lee Frazier at his office. He arrives at work in the early morning and an alarm is wailing.
I just got to work and
After taking care of that, strange things start to unfold.
hello? Like the light not coming. Okay, love that.
Then, around lunchtime, he is heading to the kitchen to get a plate when he hears the oven alarm going off again.
So I might have to grab a plate.
He starts to panic. Something must have triggered the oven, so he begins his search. As he rushes away, the lights start to flicker and weird noises resound. TikTokers are finding Easter eggs all over the place in this video. First, a voice whisper as he arrives at work.
I just got to work and
Then, as the alarm is going off for the second time, an entity appears in the mirror as Dustin passes by. Moments later, people spot the figure again, standing near the doorway down the hall. And in the last moments of the clip, many are hearing another whisper ask, "Are you afraid of the dark?" I am now. In fact, this video has convinced me to never turn the lights off again. Number 10. San Antonio's haunted train tracks. A school bus was hit by a train at this railroad crossing, and ever since, these tracks have been haunted. Shared by TikToker L Towers. The guys are doing an experiment here, and it's spooky.
Neutral. Keep the camera on me. Here's my hands. Sir, so take your foot off the brake. Ow, dude. This is uphill. I already put the level on this thing.
If it's uphill, how is the car moving? According to some in the comments, the whole thing has been disproven.
How, dude? This is uphill. I already put the level on this thing. Now, as soon as you hit the tracks, it's obviously going down.
But others are saying the team missed a vital step in this creepy experiment.
So yeah, the momentum takes you. But as a start here, from this white line, it's level.
Some in the comments are saying they've done this and seen the fingerprints. Whether explainable or not, the story and the aftermath are entirely unsettling to me. Number 9. Grieving Ghost. A horrific event occurred in this haunted house. A child had her life taken here by her stepfather, and YouTube team Paranormal Nightmare TV series is here to assist the current resident, Bree, who's been experiencing paranormal activity in the home. As they set up a paranormal teddy bear in one of the rooms, they receive a message from the beyond.
Okay, you can talk or play with this bear. I'll be right back in, okay?
Scratch Bree.
Scratch Bree. No freaking way. Holy Did you scratch Bree?
One of the Foreman brothers receives the spirit's confession and talks her through it.
Who are you? Unfreaking believable. You said you loved Bree. If you loved Bree, you wouldn't hurt Bree. Okay, Daddy.
A moment later, a presence approaches.
Dude, something just sit down that chair. You got. It keeps saying Daddy over and over again. You guys can see how far away I am from the chair.
What sat down here? Was it the spirit's father?
Something just sat down on that freaking chair. I've got 3 different camera angles showing that I'm not even touching the chair.
That would be my guess, and judging by the chilling event that occurred here, if it is the stepfather, evil is in our midst. Number 8. Figure in the darkness. While hanging out at night, TikToker Priscilla Garzak and her crew encounter a dark figure lurking in the shadows, watching them.
Allá nosotros vemos algo. No nos queremos acercar, pero se ve muy negro, súper negro. Yo digo que es la sombra del árbol, pero ellas dicen que es otra cosa. Okay.
They say it's very dark. Some in the comments think it's the legendary Latin American ghost called El Silbón or the Whistler.
Negro. Como una mancha negra. Ya lo vi raro. Ya vámonos.
If you look closely, it does appear to be wearing a hat.
No te pases! No te pases!
According to legend, the Whistler is a former farmer whose soul was cursed after he ended the life of his own father, and now his lost soul is left to wander the earth. This definitely looks like the images of him that I found in my online search. I think this is the Whistler, and he's too close for comfort. Number 7. Aura Shrine. The Aura Shrine has many secrets, and the YouTube team Searchers is here to uncover them. Through a spirit box, the demons here turn the tables and question the living.
You like Satan.
What? Do you like Satan?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Secret.
That's a creepy enough standalone question, but it becomes even more unsettling after this follow-up.
Why do you want to know?
Never heard it say that.
Why do you want to know if we like
He
Satan?
has his eye on you.
Oh.
Who's the guy's eye on? That's what I want to know.
I've never heard that thing say that. Ever.
Satan appears to have his eye on the team at the Aura Shrine. That leaves me with one question. How do you blind Satan? Number 6. Middle of nowhere. This abandoned house in the middle of nowhere may not be abandoned after all. Redditor Lopsided Meat 8501 shares footage of a super sketchy discovery.
As if daytime wasn't scary enough. So yeah.
This isn't the first time the Redditor has investigated this place. After passing by on many occasions, he ventured in one day, and what he found was suspect. After seeing that, why would he enter again, you ask? Well, he probably shouldn't have.
Holy there's something in there. Holy something moving around up there.
Some in the comments think the sound was just rodents.
Holy there's something in there.
Others think it's more likely to be squatters than a ghost, but they still agree it's scary.
Holy there's something in there.
That is pure fear. I honestly don't know what it is, but human, animal, or paranormal, I'd be out of there too. Number 5, ring figure. A frightening figure was captured on Ring camera by Redditor Idle Reflection. They're seeking out answers from the Reddit community. Take a look. A figure appears to be standing behind the living person, but the figure in the shadows somehow doesn't look human. It looks demonic. According to the Redditor, this is his friend's kid arriving home. His friends got a camera alert when the kid arrived, and they saw this behind him. They called to ask him who he was coming home with, but he said he was alone. He'd heard noises behind him, but when he looked, no one was there. The Redditor also writes that a homeless man passed away in the common area near the townhouse recently. Is this his ghost? Redditor's smooth imagination has enhanced the image, which has convinced some that the figure really is a ghost. I'm not sure what to think here, but ghost or human, this would give me nightmares. Number 4, lightning speed. This CCTV captured an unknown object traveling at the speed of light. A YouTube channel named Online Guitar Free Classes shares the footage that has me believing in time travel. The cat speed shows that this footage has been slowed down, which means whatever the light beam is traveling unbelievably fast, and it looks to me like it's flying through the air, so that rules out motor vehicles. What do you think this is? I think we're witnessing a time machine in the round. Number 3, shop ghost. Shortly after their mother passed away, Redditor Glowno19 was working at the supermarket when their sister came to visit them. This is what happened. The Redditor writes that there's a lip on the shelf to stop bottles from slipping off, so how did it jump the guard? Some are saying it's just gravity and a poorly placed bottle, but others think it's their mother. I think it could be their mother too, trying to get their attention. Perhaps she's trying to pour a glass of wine from the beyond. Number 2, Rio Claro apparition. While filming the Rio Claro, this woman captures a strange apparition. Shared by YouTuber Esperito Nomage. There's something in the water. A small humanoid figure appears to be standing amongst the falls. When it sees the human filming, it quickly ducks back behind the falls. What is this figure? It looks like a pixie to me, and if that's the case, I'm envious of the view that property must have behind the falls. Epic. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Ghost of the Bridge. The Ghost of the Bridge is about to appear to YouTube team Casa Sobrenatural. But what is it after?
Você tá vendo? Volte, homem. Será que aquilo é uma pessoa? O que é aquilo, homem? Tesouro. Será que aquilo é uma pessoa? Pessoa aqui lá, Sandro. É muito pequeno, cara. O que é aquele negócio preto, cara? Tesouro, o que é aquilo?
Despite spotting the sinister figure, the guys get out and approach the bridge.
Andando com o cartão, vamos. Cara do céu, velho, não acredito, cara. Esse negócio apareceu de volta, cara. A gente nem começou o vídeo, cara.
And as they're crossing over, this happens.
Olha o K2 tá mão explodindo. Nossa vida. Cara do céu. Quantas? Ai, medo, o que? O que, louco? O que? Eu tava atrás de você, homem, sai! Bora, sai! Onde, louco? Eu tava atrás de você.
Returning to their car, they see the figure again.
Cara, tá nos olhos. Ai, meu Deus, olha lá, cara! Nossa! O que é aquilo? Eu tô lá de novo, cara! O que é aquilo, cara? Você tá vendo, velho? Você tá vendo aquilo, velho?
What does this demon want from them? When they hear a scream, they decide not to stick around to find out.
Meu Deus, cara! Volta! Vamos, cara!
I'd be legging it too. There's no way I'd be caught out by this ghostly figure in 4K.